Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about what to wear or what not to wear when you go mountain biking for your first ride, or when you start coming off the road and off the pavement into going a little bit off-road, basically. Now, I introduced myself in the previous video and why I'm doing this channel, and now I want to tell you that basically I've made all the mistakes that I'm trying to tell you not to do. So my evolution, I'm going to show you some pictures of what I used to wear, how things have changed, what I was wearing. Basically, in the past, most things that I was wearing were either normal clothes or they were samples that I acquired through my work when I was working as a cycling wear designer. So I didn't really go out and buy loads of things. I did wear padded shorts back in the day, but I started again in 2018, I think, is when I went back to cycling, when I started back on my old bike, and then it was kind of time to look for a new bike. That's my new bike. It's not that new anymore, but I still think it's new. So basically I want to show you that you may have to start with what you've got, but basically, cycling is not about sunbathing or getting a tan or something. You just want to protect your skin, because I've got scars. That one is already kind of faded. This is 2 years old. Got one over there, is brown stuff. I've got one over here, nice red one. Got one over here on the back. Do you want to see it? All right, so basically I have taken a few dives, and these ones are with sleeves. These aren't without sleeves. This one is also with sleeve. So I don't want to know what I would have looked like if I had actually not worn sleeves. I probably would have been there for an hour picking out the little gravel bits. Now, I can tell you about this accident. That was a good one. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage, but just imagine, okay? I'm standing on a platform for a microscopic red trail practice thingy. Yeah? It's literally not even 1 minute long, okay? I'm on the platform and thinking, I'm ready to go now with my brand new bike, with my up and down seat post. Yeah, that seat post that has hydraulic button up and down. I'm like, yeah, let's go. The next thing goes down, goes a hump. I'm thinking hump's really big. I'm like, oh shit, my saddle's up. Pressing the button, grab a fistful of brake, whoosh, I'm going over the handlebar. And I've got some pictures we can blend in here. Me pretending to be dead. Oh my God, my ego was so bruised. I lay there. I wanted to go home. I had a right tantrum. I was pissed off. Everything was hurting, obviously. Scraped my face. I had 4 days to make my face go back to normal before I had to go and teach again, because I teach fitness classes and yoga classes, Tai Chi and blah, Pilates, all sorts. Basically, I'm in front of people and I need to look kind of friendly and not beaten up. So that was the time after which I invested in my full face helmet, which my husband could bring. Magical! It is here, my full face helmet. Oh, I love my full face helmet. Now, it makes me look so radical, and that's the problem about mountain biking, right? It makes you look really radical, like, but this is not for me to look radical. This is for me to make sure I keep my teeth and my face intact, because when you work with people, you kind of need to look all right, right? I mean, it's just first impressions. Whether you agree with it or not, we all have an impression of somebody when we first meet them. So yeah, that's why I've got a full face helmet, because of my dive of my new bike on the hump, grabbing a fistful of brake, trying to get my seat post down. Yeah. Skimpy shorts and racerbacks, and trying to get a suntan whilst going mountain biking is a really stupid idea. Wearing sandals of any descriptions or slippers is also a stupid idea, because you want your feet to function properly and not having to worry about losing your shoes. Wearing fingerless gloves is like wearing no gloves whatsoever. You might as well not bother. If you can't tolerate your hands on the handlebar, there's something else going on anyhow. So, sunglasses, fashion glasses, are for, looking good in the high street, not for riding mountain bikes. They will misbehave and not do what you need them to do. At least you should wear a helmet. This is my kind of going on the road helmet. Nice basic kind of model. So the only thing that really is acceptable here is the helmet. Right, here, another take on what you could start wearing when you want to go out for your first ride. Don't forget the lid, the helmet, sunglasses to keep your eyes free from flies, stones, all sorts of stuff that comes your way, mud, dust, when somebody does one of those awesome scrape turn things. Gloves with fingers, because your fingers matter, they're good for stuff, you can do things with them. So try to keep your fingers packed up so that when you come off, everything is going to come out in one piece. Optional padded pants, up to you. You need to try out and see how you get on. Yeah, you need to try them out. I'm not riding any anymore, so you don't have to wear padded pants. Long sleeve shirt. If you come off, it'll save your skin a lot better than being all naked and sexy. Yeah, and that won't look very sexy when you've got no skin in your summer dress. So try to, no matter what the weather is, wear something long sleeve. Okay, now I've got some Aster leggings here. They're obviously going to be see-through when you are on the bike, because they're designed to go under a dress. So cheap and cheerful cotton leggings to make sure that my legs are protected all the way down. And then you've got the shorts, just to basically make sure that your see-through ass is not visible to the person behind, and you're going to look a little bit more cool than just leggings gym style. Flat shoes, some sort of a flat trainer, preferably with a more rigid sole. You need to go through your assortment of shoes and see if you can find something suitable. And we've forgotten the long socks, because well, if you are wearing leggings, your ankles will be free, and you don't want your ankles out. Have you ever clipped your ankles on the pedal? It bloody hurts. A little bit of cloth in between will help you save your skin. Save your skin, that's my top tip, save your skin. Right, so let's have a look at what happened after, kind of basic suggestions. I eventually added some knee pads. You can see those green star things at the bottom. They're my knee pads. I added them. They sometimes fit better than other times. Ladies will probably know that the body doesn't have the exact same shape every week. So sometimes they fit really nice and sometimes they don't. So it's just basically have to deal with it. I've got elbow pads, you can see at the top there. I'm just going to zoom in at the top. So elbow pads, they also misbehave, and I'm not 100% happy with these ones, but I wear them anyhow, because the fabric on the inside grazes my elbow open on longer rides. You still have helmets, sunglasses, longer fingered gloves. Now you can see what has changed. I've got now basically proper cycling, MTB shorts, and they are stretchy. So when I'm sticking my ass back and I'm bending and sitting about in my bike different, I can actually move without, stuff getting stuck. I was still wearing my shoes like that for ages, and then I always have my long socks, and I still have my fashion leggings underneath my shorts, because come rain, come shine, I don't want no attacking from nature. So still long sleeve, everything is still the same. Right, so that looks like basically my whole wardrobe. A lot of stuff. I think that's probably what I don't like about my mountain biking, that you need so much stuff. If you go for a walk, you just put some suitable shoes on and a jacket if you need one, and then off you go. But hey, you obviously need a lot of stuff. Now there you go, we've got another trail cut going on there. So let's go from the top. My lid is a helmet that you can wear with or without chin bar. But basically, last August I had an off with my... Was it last August? It was probably the August before, actually. 2 years ago. But after that, I invested into this full face helmet. The cool thing is obviously that you can remove the chin bar. It's got a lot of ventilation, so it's a really good piece of kit. It's not super cheap, but I mean, I've had this for 2 years now, so and it's still working. Now at the top you can see my goggles. They're hand-me-down from husband. Husband wanted different ones, and yeah, I'm not sure if I like goggles. That's why you can see on the other side I've just got my brand new cheap and cheerful transition glasses. They change color depending on what the lighting conditions are. I'm happy with them, so I can put you the link in the bottom if you want some as well. They fit okay, and they do the job basically. Now we've got elbow pads. Always have elbow pads because it doesn't feel good when you come off and you land on your elbows basically, and the chances are if you do a proper tumble you're going to catch your elbows, your knees and everything else you've got. So long sleeves still, and long fingered gloves. They're my other gloves. I've got 2 pairs because if I want to ride a couple of days in a row it flippin' stinks. So you need, if you can, get yourself a couple of gloves if you want to ride more often than once a week. And I've got my shorts, and when I wear those together with 3/4 cheapo Asta leggings, cotton ones, to make sure that the plastic fabric from the trousers doesn't make my butt go weird. And then I've got my knee pads and socks that are meeting on top of each other, so my leg is fully covered. My mountain biking shoes, they've got a rigid sole, they won't bend. I'll show you. So here you are, mountain biking shoes. They don't really bend, so it's quite stiff. They've got this is actually a softer shoe. There are different types, so best thing to go actually in a shop and try some on. There are billions. This was the only shoe that fitted my wide foot, but anyway, that's my choice. You're gonna have to work out which one is yours. You can see on the other side I've got my Perpy jacket. It's for when the weather is shit, and that's the perfect time to go riding. You'll get used to it. You'll be a sunny weather rider at first, and then you'll change your mind eventually. So other thing that you might want are long trousers. So they are my long trousers. I like those. Bought them extra large so that I've got loads of room, and basically, you know how your body is, changing size every so often, making sure that I don't have to buy new trousers for every size that I could possibly be. So this is kind of my main kit, and you don't have to buy all of these things right away, but you know that you need a lid, you need some sort of suitable eye protection, and long fingered gloves. I'm sure you've got some other clothing with long sleeves and long legs that won't get trapped in your chain. And then you have a look around what kind of socks and shoes you've got. Yeah, I mean, like, the most important investment you need to make is the good bike and the helmet, really, at the start, and then you're off to a good start. So have fun. So we've had a look at all those clothes, and by no means my clothes are amazing. They literally basically protect my body from scrapes and stuff. And I'm not one of those people who likes to spend a lot of money on it, because what if I come off and I rip a hole in it? So yeah, don't go out buying hundreds of pounds worth of clothes. Try to make stuff that you've already got work for what you need, and then build out your wardrobe as you go along, because right now you probably don't need a rain jacket, so you can kind of start saving up for your rain jacket when it comes round, when we have rain again. Let me know if there was anything that you were missing, or you've got a question about clothes, or I don't know, you want to see more about stuff like that, then write it in the comments, like and subscribe so that you can find out what's next. I think we might be talking about bikes. So until next time, thank you for coming. Bye.